I just wanted to let that marinate because we are in the midst of a full circle moment, Heather B.
Yes, sir.
I've been following this exceptional human being manifested, personified as an artist by way of Philly for quite some time now. Last time she was here on this show was 2018.
That's crazy.
And we got a chance to sit and speak on this show. I feel like we did MTV as well, didn't we?
We did.
We did MTV.
TRL days.
TRL. I brought her on TRL.
Right.
Because I was so enamored and wanted to support her movement so much because I always felt like you were a multi-dimensional talent. And I believe I was right. And so I had a chance to follow you along the way. You and I have communicated from time to time via text message or so. Tap in and let you know I see you because I still feel the same about you. Sometimes time doesn't happen when they want it to happen or how they plan it, you know. And sometimes you may not even realize it. It's 6 years ago we saw her, but I dare say 6 years later, she is so much more evolved. Right now, when she seems light, you seem just excited.
You gonna make me cry, man.
You seem exhilarated. You seem rejuvenated. This is the year of the awakening, 2024.
It is.
There are corridors that are happening in the metaphysical, in the two-dimensional.
Are you tapped in? Oh, we don't even got okay.
You'd be surprised.
We gonna talk.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm understanding. Let me say that, right? And
yes, sir.
I think that this year will be your best year. If it hasn't started off that way so far.
Yep.
I'm watching you on your social media. What you're radiating is something that's positive, is uplifting.
Yes.
You know, it's enlightening. I know you to be a well-rounded artist, but I also know you to be a ferocious MC as well.
Yes, I am.
Right? And I'm excited about your new project on the Even platform. It's titled Bri Tape.
Yes, it is.
Okay, you guys could check that out. We got the one and only Bri Steves has returned.
She back,
We doing it for real.
Bri, what is making you smile so hard?
I mean, besides you and your beautiful energy.
Oh, thank you. Hear that, Mike Muse? That was the perfect answer. You ain't got to say nothing else.
Honestly, I'm really just excited to be back outside. I'm a free agent. Shout out to my attorney. Got me out of that. Tania Coach, she did her thing.
Tania.
Yeah, we got all our rights back. But yeah, I'm just excited to share this new music, this new era that I'm in. I'm really just in the era of, honestly, self-accountability records for women.
Self-accountability records. Why? What made you want to go that direction?
So I've been on my healing journey, and, as I've made mistakes and as I've, dated people that I'm like, man, like, do I keep running to the same person? Maybe it's not them. Maybe I'm the person that has, an issue. And maybe I'm the person that needs to heal and do better, because I looked around at my life and I'm like, man, if I don't like something, I can change it. And I feel like right now the industry, is saturated with everybody that's just disconnected from love. You know what I mean? I don't know when it became cool to be toxic. When did it become cool to not give love, to not be vulnerable, to not be transparent? And I'm hoping with my project, just telling about my true stories of where I was at, that maybe people can start to heal from that. And I'm just being honest, like, man, can I cuss on here?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I fucked up too. And maybe I was the person that had bad pussy management, but I still want love, and I actually want to figure it out and do better. And I feel like that's the conversation that we need to have.
Okay, I love that.
wants to go back to your management company, but
you saw my face because it lit up because we have a terminology in the DJ world called songs. You want to make sure that you mix records at the right BPM. But you just took that acronym and made it into bad pussy management.
That's a song on my project called Bad Pussy Management.
Oh my gosh, I haven't even heard the project, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that, BPM. But so that's taking accountability.
Yes, it is.
Because usually
I own it. I'm honest.
Usually it's thrown on us when it's toxic or things go bad.
Yes.
It's all about what the man did.
But you know what it is? Most girls lie. I don't. So that's what I'm on.
So give me an example. What falls under the umbrella of bad pussy management? Damn, I can't believe in my years,
You feel free saying
decades
this way?
of my life, I've been on the radio decades. I've never got to say that.
Well, I mean, I've dated all types.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've dated all types. I've dated, the rich guy that, treated me terribly.
Okay.
I've dated the broke guy that, actually treated me pretty good, but he couldn't show up the way that I wanted. And in my experiences that I found, it's like, one, I realized the most important thing is let's bring back dating people that actually like you. Let's not do this dating people for, he got to be 6 foot, he got to be this, he got to be this, he got to be this. Have standards, yes, but date people that actually enjoy you for you. And I had to look around and I realized that I was dating people that I shouldn't have been dating. And I had nobody to blame but myself. And most women, sometimes we lie about it. We be like, all right, like, I like this guy, he cute. Or, you fall in love with somebody for, like, the toxic reasons. And then you realize, like, man, do I just keep running into the wrong niggas? Or am I the bitch that got bad pussy management? And I don't think girls is having that conversation.
Wow. Wow, Heather, what you want to say to that?
I agree. I'm amen in everything that you say. I am because because it's true, and I told Sway, just in like the female circle part of it, women lie too much. Yeah. We lie to ourselves, and we lie to our partners and people who we are with about what we like, and most importantly, we lie about what we don't like. Yeah. You just accept things. You keep accepting and keep going along with the program because you're following some kind of biological clock, or because it's a good look, or because you invested too much time, or because it's the lies. I agree with you. I didn't want to know about the bad pussy management part. I understand what you said about the lying. The lying has to stop.
And it's mind you, it's not about bashing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely
It's not preachy, because my goal with talking about self-accountability is so that we can get to self-love.
Absolutely.
Because I feel like what's missing is, we as women, and I'm sure there are people that are way far along in their journey than me, but I found that loving myself and actually finding out who I am is what's going to bring me the person that I desire. I'm not going to find that if I'm not happy and fulfilled myself. I can't say I love myself if I keep making decisions that are bad for me. I can't say I love myself if I keep having relationships with men that don't make any sense and don't even have the tools to love me properly.
Facts.
So it's like, let's bring that back. Choosing situations, making decisions that actually are for the betterment of your spirit and your emotional soul.
100%.
Bri Steves, I'm loving this, man.
I sound preachy as hell on
No, because I think there's a fine line.
Yeah.
This is a fine, and this you're not talking about other people. You ain't telling people what they should. You're talking about your journey.
I'm talking about, I fucked up. I'm just saying, this is my journey. You could take it or leave it how you want to, take it onto you. But I'm just saying, I found beauty and I found love in myself by looking at myself in the mirror and being honest with myself. And, I want that for everybody. I want that for every woman that's out there that wants love, that wants fulfillment, that wants happiness. It's like, you have all the love that you have inside of you already.
When you're around people like that, the conversation changes also. Like it's you attract different things.
Yeah.
When you're around other healed people and other women that's being truthful and other men,
it's peaceful
it's
over here.
Very peaceful. It is.
I ain't know. Nobody told me about that.
It's real peaceful.
We tried to tell you. You couldn't hear it. You was making too many bad decisions.
Because when I was up here in 2018, I was making a lot of bad decisions.
Now we just looking at you. Okay, Bri, tell the family hi.
You know what?
How's the family?
I had to learn.
You had to learn, but you learned it. Mike Muse, say hi to Bri Steves.
Hey, Bri Steves, with that self-awareness, has that changed the type of guy that you are now interested in dating? And how has the conversations been if you have begun the dating process?
Okay. Well, yes, it has. Because I think before, I'm going to be honest, I think before I wasn't even focusing on my standards. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even really know myself enough to know what makes sense for me. What do I actually need to feel love, and making sure that I'm the person that I'm actually asking for somebody to be. But yes, it has changed. I think that my soul and my spirit is open, but I think that now I make sure to like really suss people out, make sure that they have the tools in order to show up for me properly, just from getting to know myself, which I feel like every woman should do, That's good.
Bri Steves, let's talk about it. All right. Lonely with You, back outside.
Yes, Colors.
That's the new joint, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Shot it in the Colors studio. They do great work over there in Germany.
Yes, they do. So much fun in Berlin.
But this is a part of the next chapter, yes. Right? You're independent now. Can you speak about a lot of folks are now starting to understand the business better. A lot of the deals that was signed years ago were of the times. Times have changed now. You're doing a project with Even, which is a relatively new platform that allows artists to enjoy the bulk of their revenue.
Yes,
right?
Connect right to your fans.
Connect right to your fans, similar to Gala, what Gala Music does.
Shout out to Layla.
Talk about the process. How hard is it to detach yourself from a previously signed contract? And what was the steps that Tanisha had to take? And were they playing fair?
Well, shout out to Tania Coates. You know, she did her thing.
Tania, I apologize.
Yeah, Tania.
Okay.
Honestly, you know, I've been in a major system, and you know, it's all love for Atlantic. You know, I have no beef with them. They helped me out when I was getting my start. Shout out to that top 15 urban radio hit. You know.
Yep.
But honestly, I
was
feel
that
like
Jealousy?
Yes, jealousy.
I remember that.
Yes. And it was a great place for me, but I feel like as an artist, I had to figure out, okay, what works for me and how can I execute my vision? And sometimes that's hard to do in a major system, you know? And I feel like when you're a free agent, you have the creative control and, you know, you have your rights. You can make a lot of decisions that, in my opinion, kind of get lost in translation when you are at a major system. So, you know, maybe I'll go back into one. I'm not really opposed to it. It just got to be the right situation. But I am noticing that most artists, you kind of able to build your own team and kind of do it that way. And I actually prefer it that way for me.
For you.
Yeah.
That number, that top 15, number 15 on the Billboard charts rarely happens for independent artists.
Yeah.
Doors that open with major labels are no longer available with independent artists.
But you know what? We've seen a lot of people that are doing their thing, though. Like, look at Tommy Richmond with, you know, $1 Billion Baby. He just kind of went up super crazy. Like, it is possible. You know, I think that people are starting to wake up and realize, like, you got everything that you need to do. And now we have the internet. So you were able to connect with people in a way that you couldn't even do, you know, before. So, yes, labels are, you know, dope and they can put gasoline on stuff. But honestly, like, do you really need it? I mean, I don't.
Do you feel, too, I think sometimes people sign these major deals prematurely. Like, it don't sound like you was an artist at that time that was ready or should have been signed to a major deal.
I mean, I would say that things happened for me a little faster than I anticipated.
Okay.
Because I felt like I still had a lot of growing up to do. I was, a senior at Temple University, and then I got my deal, and I was like, my life just changed overnight. I'm going on tour with her. I'm coming out for Kendrick Lamar's performance. Mary J. Blige opening up for her.
Pharrell.
And Pharrell working with him, working with Missy, Ferg, Kendrick, you name it. And I was just like, I honestly feel like I needed to incubate a little bit more and find my passion and find, okay, what do I want my vision to be? And I feel like I got thrust into a major system really early where you're having all these people throw things at you, you know, do this, do this, do this. And it can get in the way of, if you're a baby artist, you know what I mean? Like actually honing in on yourself because artist development is important. But I'm never mad about things because timing is perfect. You know, you can't even predict that. And I honestly think I was meant to go through the things that I went through, even life, even going in a major system in order to be the artist that I am today.
I like that, Bri Steves. The other thing I like that you're not doing, and not no knock on other artists, but you're not knocking other artists.
No.
You're not saying, I'm looking at all the women out here right now, what they're not doing, and you're not doing that.
Because you got room to love every single one of us. You don't have to choose. You don't have to like, oh, we got to be this or this, or we got, I mean, granted, it's a competition. Like, it is a sport. But other than that, it don't got to be no beef. It don't got to be no shade. Like, I don't have no beef with anybody. I mind my business and stay out the way.
Did you have to completely start over when it's a situation like that? Did you find new management, have different people around you, change your circle? Because to me, I'm hearing you're healing the entire time. You're going through all of these things, and then you have to regroup, you know? And so was that a matter of, like, finding a new team as well? And if so, how did you do that?
Honestly, for me, it started with focusing on the music that I wanted to create. What's the message that I wanted to say? And, you know, I was still working on my upcoming album called I Just Think It's Funny How. And I started working on that off of my own dime, you know, working with producers I love, Go Grizz, Soundwave, Romano, Hagler, Nabien. And I was locked in, and, you know, I just started finding people that naturally aligned with myself. Amen. You know, I made a, you know, not to get too deep for the intro, but, you know, I made a list of, like, how I wanted my life to go. And, you know, and I just actively worked on fixing it. And I was blessed to find, you know, shout out Damien D-Dot. He's been working with me on the management side. Shout out to Nia Coates again, you know, on the attorney side.
D-Dot?
Yeah, Damien D-Dot. Washington.
Not
the D-Dot you think about.
Oh, not Angeletti.
No.
Okay, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Shout out him, though. That's my man, too.
Okay, yeah.
But,
that's Derek. She said Damien.
Damien. Oh, Derek.
Yeah, Damien D-Dot. He's been in the industry for a minute. He's been doing his thing behind a lot of people that you wouldn't even think. But the natural people just kind of came to me.
Flowed,
You know, because you could feel it. Like, anything that's forced, anything that's not people that's not your tribe, it's always clear as day. And I feel like the more spiritual inner work that I did on myself, the more that I was able to find things that were in alignment, you know, for me. Yeah. Anybody could do that, though.
Yeah, 100%. No, but it can be scary sometimes for folks to start over, you know, start from scratch. And just, you know, for people that's listening and that's going to see this conversation that we're having with you, I'm glad that you shared that, because people are scared to take that step. People, some of their worlds are over once they're not associated with a label or a big situation. It's like, now what?
No, I believe in me. So.
Period.
You better talk that shit.
Ain't shit finna stop me. What's meant for me is meant for me.
But people need to hear that.
Yeah,
they need to hear that. So thank you for sharing.
Of course.
Bri Steves is here. We're gonna open up the phone lines. I'm gonna play the song again.
Let's go.
Lonely with You.
Run
Back
that
outside.
Yeah.
888-742-3345. Get to know her, citizens. Philly, stand up. She's one of yours. We back outside. Back outside again. Lonely with You. Back outside. New single. Bri Steves. I'm so happy to be a part of your legacy.
Yeah, same here.
We were saying that. Yeah, and dope, man.
Yeah.
Well,
How's your family?
So, I mean, unfortunately, my mom did pass away in 21.
Yeah.
But, you know, she is still with me. Her energy is still on me. And crazy enough, my grandmother actually just passed away this past month.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's cool. It's cool. You know,
Okay.
we had our in touch conversations, and, you know, I was glad to have the time that I had, you know, with my mother, with my grandmother, and I feel like, in a weird, macabre way, you know, death does change people. You know, if anything, it just helped me center in on, you know, you have one life to live, and you literally don't have any time to waste, and there's nothing that's holding you back but you, in order to make sure you enjoy your life on this earth.
Yeah.
So I'm just really deeply spiritual with it. You know?
And you take your time, give yourself grace when you have those kind of losses.
Very much so.
I lost my grandmother last year, and I had to give myself grace. You know what I mean? Well, like you know, I put the time in. I went every month to Oakland to take my grandmother on dates every month for 15 years. So,
and my grandma liked the casino.
She liked the casino. Mine
did
too. What is that about?
I don't know.
What does she play? Slots?
She likes spades and like blackjack.
Oh,
she like blackjack.
Your grandmother was
and sometimes the slots thing. I don't really do gambling, but
she
I was just there.
She was
willing her around.
Based on the game she played, she was an intense hustler. Your grandmother was a hustler.
She was.
Yes.
She was.
So was mine.
You know what?
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's why we got it in us.
Black woman, you know?
Let's say their names 3 times. Mine. Go ahead. You go yours.
BB.
Elsie.
BB.
Elsie Waters.
BB Jones.
Elsie Waters.
BB Jones.
Elsie Waters.
BB Jones.
Say your mom's name too.
Kelly.
Kelly what?
Kelly Stevenson.
Kelly Stevenson.
Kelly Stevenson.
Kelly Stevenson.
Kelly.
That's how we signify. We recognize them, okay?
Amen.
Beautiful.
I ain't mad at that. Now, thing about Bri Steves is she's multi-dimensional. She sings, she raps, she's into fashion, producing.
Yeah.
Yes, producing, songwriting. We record ourselves. We in everything.
We don't always hear about the women artists who actually produce.
Well, you know, when I started out, I was really inspired by Missy Elliott. And, you know, when I studied her career, I was like, man, like, she does everything.
Yeah.
She can sing, she can rap, she can produce, she's a jack of all trades. And I was like, man, if I want to be in this industry, I want to be so good that they can't keep me out of no rooms, you know, because it's not enough just to be like a pretty girl, you know what I mean? Like, it matters more to me about, okay, is my talent, does my work speak for me? Like, how does my reputation speak for me? And man, I spent like the $3,000 that I had while I was still in college for my first car. I spent that on my equipment, just getting my speakers, getting my laptop, getting my MIDI system, and getting Logic, the crack version on my computer. And I just started, oh yeah, I got the crack version, crack version of Waves 2. And, you know, I just started figuring out how to do it, you know, figuring out how to produce, how to actually write songs. What do I want to say? What is my tone? Can I sing? Can I rap? Do both of it. And, you know, in studios, that actually really helped a lot. You know, I was able to communicate with engineers, you know, what I wanted. In some cases, I was even able to engineer myself. But it shows up, you know, for live performances and shows, like just having that knowledge, you know, is invaluable to helping me with my career in every way.
I just wondered, because most in our genres of music, most of the times it's a man producer, a male producer, and a lot of times, even for the women, it's male writers. You know, so what would it be like if a woman was the president and the vice president? What would it be like? If,
well, shout out Nisha Charles. You know, she write crazy records for everybody.
Okay.
And she's behind all the hits. Shout out Wonder Girl. She's amazing as well. There's a lot of women in this game that actually do put they you know, stepping on people's necks. It's just time we talk about it more. They just more, you know, they were humble.
Yeah, behind the scenes.
Let's put them out there. Say their names.
Nisha Charles, shout out Nisha
What up,
Charles.
Nisha?
Shout out Wonder Girl.
What up,
you know,
Wonder Girl?
She do her thing as well.
Who are some of the artists that have come out since you've been here in the past 6 years that you look at and go, okay, they're doing it?
Definitely got to shout out Tierra Whack. Philly.
Tierra Whack.
She been
Can
doing
you get
her
her up
thing.
here? We haven't had her up here yet.
Tierra Whack is cool.
She dope. I would love to have her up here.
She around.
She around?
She around.
Okay.
You better hit Johnny. See what her schedule like.
Okay, I put you to task. I'm like, yo, Brie, what you gonna get
He
Tierra
said
for
you
me?
do it, Brie. She said you better.
Sound like it's your homie. Okay, go ahead. Look.
Tierra's dope. Foggy Raw, he's dope. He's on the album too.
Okay.
Shout out Joey Badass.
Come on.
That's my man's. Actually, he's one of the reasons that actually inspired me to start rapping too. His 1999 album.
Yep. That was classic.
Classic. Shout out Cena Wynn. Cena Wynn, she's actually from Portland. And she raps. She spit real crazy too. I can go on and on this list.
Okay. You got it. What is it about the Bay Area that you like?
Besides Guap Dad,
Oakland in particular, yeah.
Oakland.
Well, because she done songs with Simba and Guap Dad.
Yeah,
That's
shout out
Oakland.
Simba.
That's where I'm from. Heather, I gotta speak to that.
All right.
They got like a vibe to them though. They
What is
got
it
like
like?
a little. I don't know what it is.
Tell the world about it.
I don't know what. So I haven't met too many, you know, Bay Area women.
Right.
I have met a lot of Bay Area men, and I don't know if it's like a. I don't want to not saying right, but you know, it's like a funky little like swag, but they like a little nerdy, but it's like cool though. It's like I don't know.
Oh boy, she's not talking about you, Sway.
Sound like it. I'm from Oakland.
But it's like in a very like
The
it's a
nerd
very
thing.
strong way.
The nerd thing is really bait.
Okay.
It's fool's gold. Then you get with them and find out, wow, these dudes got layers of wisdom.
That's what I'm saying. They got so many layers to them.
Yeah.
But they actually be like, you know what it is? I feel like people from the Bay, they're just not afraid to be themselves.
Yeah.
You know? Many people are afraid to express, yo, this is what I like to do.
Yeah.
Like, I like anime. Ain't nothing wrong with that. In the you know, and the music has just got a little like that West Coast kind of feel to it. It's so much different than East Coast music, but it's like a little make you wanna
kind of bounce, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
What's that? Let's dance.
Okay. All right.
Let's dance.
That I don't know if that's Bay, but that I get what you mean. It's Bay motivated, right? It's Bay motivated. Brie, this is what I want to do. So the project is on the Even platform.
Yeah, so that's the R&B tape. I gave my fans, my true supporters, my true day ones. It's a little taster from the full-length project. I just think it's funny how that they're going to get. So they can go on there. You want to support me directly as the artist. You know, we cutting out the middleman. Definitely go and purchase that tape. It's on the Even platform. Link in my bio everywhere, so you can find that.
Follow her at
Bri Steves. It is BRISTEVES on everything.
Name your crew members. We've been having crew members get props
Absolutely.
now because we never get to hear about the
team.
You
takes
right,
a team.
you right, you right.
Ty, get them on camera.
I got my boy Chris Hart in here.
What up, Chris?
Yeah, you can't walk in this room. Chris, what up, Chris?
Model, photographer extraordinaire.
Yo, I was gonna say, Chris, that's a nice shirt, man. You look like you ready. You ready for the camera?
You stay fly.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna bite your whole style. All right, who else we got?
Sway.
I like his style. I like his style.
Yep. We got Tania Coates in here
Tania
again.
Coates,
You know, my attorney. You know, she'd be doing her thing. We got Brandon,
B,
my
what up?
production
What up,
assistant.
B, what we doing, man? Let's
We
win
make sure
this year.
everything right, and then we got Stephanie Reyes.
Steph, we
What
see
up,
you,
my
Steph.
executive assistant.
Okay, great. Damn, you got an executive assistant.
I know, right? Crazy.
Wow.
Cool.
Okay. How have you done,
Who
man?
would've thought?
How have you done? Because we hear a lot of horror stories about artists and money. What have you learned in the past few years?
Invest in real estate to yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, invest. I honestly think that it's really important to talk about financial literacy, especially for Black people, for artists, because most of the times we make our money through deals and advances, which is great. But I feel like what they're not teaching you is, okay, how do you take that money and make that money work for you so that you can always support yourself, no matter if you want to, I don't know, make a book, do a cook show, you know, do a mixtape, whatever. And I feel like it's important to get into investment, you know, stocks, portfolios, IRA accounts, you know, things with high, you know, return and real estate.
Bri Steves. She wasn't talking like this on TRL,
Multi-units.
Mike. It's coming. We were talking
Make
about
that
this.
money make for you.
She
Let's make it what she didn't know.
Growth.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Growth.
She didn't know.
Growth and
I had to
evolution.
learn.
I love the growth. And one thing about Bri is, as much as she's grown, sometimes people grow and they forget where they came from and how they got there. What was the catalyst to the growth? You know, what was the nucleus? What was at the nucleus when the expansion started to be made?
The expansion?
That's what it is, right?
I mean, it is an expansion. I don't know if it's necessarily like one person
Okay.
that I can accredit to this. Besides, you know what? I will say, like, I think losing my mom, you know, changed things for me. I think, you know, I wasn't really happy. Like, you know, I liked the label system, but, you know, my previous team, you know, my previous situation, I just wasn't, I don't feel like I was able to be the artist that I really was, you know, and it's no bad blood. It's just, all right, man, like I got to kind of step out on my own and I'm not afraid of doing the work in order to find out who I am.
Yeah.
You know?
I love it, man. Give it up for Bri Steves.
Hey.
Bri, you know where you are right now.
My nigga, you could do it too.
You know where you are right now.
Oh, where am I at?
You ain't in Philly, dog.
Oh.
This ain't Oakland, dog.
Oh.
You in the Valley of the Hyenas! You know where you at, Bri?
I know where I'm at. I know who I came to see.
Come on, you know who you came to see. DB, drop a beat on her.
Turn that shit up in my headphones, please. All right. Yeah.
Turn that beat up, George.
Sway, you know I do this shit in my sleep, man.
Oh, Bri, let's get it poppin'. Oh.
Yeah.
Bri Steves.
Yeah.
Sway in the morning, shade 45, have the beat.
Yeah. Miss left her Nissan on the East Coast, keep a red rose. If he go ghost, get a new boot, cause I ain't emotional. Miss hate a nigga on the bench, talking like a starting A. Wanna ring sound like Ja, knowing damn well that he ain't coachable. Miss take a nigga shit, body brick, moving money Mitch. Take a nigga bitch by the clip. I'm just talking shit, you know how I get. I'm a star on British hits on my stunner shit. Quit that Versace, you can get like me. Just be who you are. I'm that baby sugar daddy. Tight flow shit gon' win a Grammy. Only few understand me. If he like me, he sniffing panties. I might just be the fucking problem. My ex can't keep it platonic. He gon' die about this shit like he Osama bin Laden. I had to switch that. I'm throwing hissy fists like a nigga that can't get his bitch back. Been going hard like a nigga in the gym trying to get a six-pack. Small fries trying to dip in the shit of a Big Mac. Fans asking where I been that damn. I'm trying to get my get back. Huh. It's up. And if it's up, then it's up. R&B bitch, body your niggas.
Body your
I don't even gotta say too much. Champagne made me drag bitches up. Brie ain't the one to save in a tuck. Puff Daddy couldn't pay me to fuck. Niggas ain't paying me enough. Niggas bragging on shit they ain't touch. Who fuck who? Pussy rap ain't selling no more, so fuck you gonna do? I'm rapping, singing circles round niggas, labels exposed. Rap bitches ain't clearing no more, everything goes. She got her OnlyFans now, why you do that? No. Hi man, how you pay the bills though? I'm barred up, shorty, I been locked in like a chain gang. Dressed to my ass, I'm a sexy little thing. Tell him I'm that bitch when you speaking on my name, gang. Don't put me in no group chat. Me and the bitches ain't in the same lane. My pockets stay fat, big back, just like a thick bitch. Gon' tell him that shit whack. Don't care about what she say that dick did. Talk about you peeing, got no plex. You ain't on shit, bitch. I can't let up off no bitch neck till I'm rich. Like work. Tell him I do this shit in my sleep,
In
man.
her sleep, she do it in her sleep.
August 1st, we in New York, y'all.
We getting rich.
We getting rich.
And let me
Yes,
tell
we
you
is.
something. There's levels to this. Not everybody can spit on that beat, Heather.
100%.
I know.
I know.
We on some real MC shit now. This is Shades Off, Mike Muse. Shades off.
Shit.
I ain't even put the sunnies on for this.
You have to take them off. Look them in the eye.
It's levels to this.
100%.
It's levels,
To
man.
find that pocket, to sustain that cadence. Did you see how she dissected in between that pocket?
You breaking it down.
You see the melodies that she flipped, all those different patterns. Can you even memorize that, you whack rapper?
Not you whack rapper. Ah.
You think you don't because you charted? Come on, man. I could pay for your position, whack rapper.
Talk about you ain't got no plex, you ain't on shit, bitch.
Come on.
Yeah.
Bri
R&B world with
Steves.
it.
Bri Steves.
R&B world
Bri
with it.
Steves. A true MC.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
go back and dissect everything that was said, but not only that, how it was said.
Yeah.
Talk her shit.
She talked her shit.
Thank you.
What
And
you
if
said
wanna
about
see me
sniff? Wait,
talk
hold up.
some
Wait, what
more-
you said about sniffing panties? What was that?
Oh,
You
I
always
said if a
go
nigga
backwards,
if a
nigga
nigga
like
like
me,
me, he's sniffing panties. You know, I might just be the fucking problem. Honestly.
Damn. I didn't get that line, but
I
now
like
I do.
freaks. I like freaks. Is something wrong with that?
No, man. You like what you like.
How come that
Sniffing.
was the first thing you remembered?
I don't know. Sniffing panties just stuck out. It's a good trigger term.
I feel like every woman likes that. What like?
doesn't
Does he
sniff
really
panties?
like you if you don't want to sniff your panties? Be for real.
Yeah, well, look at Heather. Don't look
That
at me
probably
when you
sound real
accept.
vulgar, but you know.
What are you looking at me
It ain't
for?
I'm
vulgar.
just
I'm a
saying.
Scorpio. It ain't nothing.
Nah, you got it. The sniff test is necessary anyway. Okay, Bri Steves.
Look how he got out of that.
Yeah. I was looking for my pivot. Damn it,
Not the pivot.
I was looking for my pivot. Bri Steves, you are superiorly talented,
Thank
Yes.
you.
and the way you weave in and out of singing and MCing is pretty
Crazy.
damn incredible.
That's
I
hard,
appreciate
too.
that.
Yes, and I'm looking forward to hearing the entire project.
Same.
Okay, and it's called.
I just think it's funny how. Make sure to come and see me August 1st. We in New York. We got a headlining show up here.
Okay.
If y'all want to see me in person, make sure to come out. Come on, everybody. Tickets is live August 1st. Come and see me.
We will be there. Lonnie Light is going to be my guest on the guest list. All right.
I got
My
y'all.
+1. Bree, we made it
you're on the
happen. We made it
VIP.
happen. Bree,
Let's go.
shout out to your whole team.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
I'm looking,
Shout out to everybody.
looking forward to all that's coming your way. Y'all can get at Bri Steves where?
At BRISTEVES on everything.